The king is dead.
What is going on to all my House of the Dragon fans out there, and welcome back to my channel. We are back with our weekly trailer breakdown discussing this 9th episode being titled The Green Council. As Game of Thrones fans, we know traditionally episode 9 can leave with a lot of death, a lot of drama, and this trailer promises to give us something very special. But before we get into today's breakdown, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. That way you can stay up to date with all my House of the Dragon content. You can also give me a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. All those links can be found in the description of this video. Also, do your boy a favor, give this video a thumbs up, as well as share this breakdown, and also, more importantly, leave your thoughts on this new trailer and your theories in the comments below. With all that being said, let's break down this trailer. We open this trailer with Otto announcing that the king is dead. I want to take a moment to spotlight the incredible performance by Paddy Considine, who I thought gave one of the best performances this year in any TV show that I've seen. But more importantly, last week's episode 8, he was absolutely phenomenal. So once again, shout out to Paddy Considine. Wasn't my favorite king, but what a great individual, a great noble man. Let me know your thoughts on Paddy in the comments below. As we get this shot of Alicent, who I assume is talking to Otto, her father, about the king's last words, which were Aegon. Now, she's of course assuming that he was referring to their son Aegon, not realizing that he was actually talking about the prophecy. Now, going back to those final moments of episode 8, I think it was safe to assume that King Viserys was thinking he was talking to his daughter Rhaenyra, but I can't also blame Alicent in thinking that he was referring to their son Aegon. But I will say, when was it that the King Viserys, was ever questioning or changed his mind about Rhaenyra sitting on the throne? That's a very tough call, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. As we get shots of chaos breaking out in the streets of King's Landing, we see Otto once again sitting on the throne as Han, as we see the people bending their knee to him as he says,
The door remains shut until we finish our business.
I'm assuming he's referring to getting Aegon on the throne, as it appears he doesn't even want Rhaenyra or Daemon or Rhaenys to know the news of King Viserys dying. As we get this shot of Otto giving orders to a Kingsguard on what appears to be a very secret mission, and he tells the Kingsguard to keep his identity and his mission to himself. As we get this shot of Rhaenys, who's locked in her own room, going back to those orders that Otto said of keeping everything behind closed doors, and the Greens making their first move to get Aegon as the king. We get this shot here of seeing all the servants being placed in dungeons, most likely to keep the news of the king's death a secret, because as we know from last week, some of those servants are spies. Moving on to seeing Alicent wondering what's going to come of Rhaenyra, we get the return of Larys, who wasn't in episode 8, as he gives the news to Alicent, as what we get a very quick shot of what appears to be a little Targaryen child with the distinct white blonde hair, who I assume is the son of Aegon, who we know from episode 8 he isn't faithful in his marriage. We get more shots of battling in the streets of King's Landing, as we see Aemon in disguise fighting up against a Kingsguard, as we switch to the next shot here showing Cole drawing his sword to the Lord Commander. As we end the trailer, we're seeing the City Watch holding their swords up, which I assume is them welcoming their new ruler, as well as shots of people in the crowd gathering outside to see their new king or queen. In between those shots, we get a shot of Aegon running away, either implying that he literally is running away from being named the king, which may tie into Otto's secret mission that we got earlier in this trailer. We end the trailer on this shot here showing Otto looking down at the people, as we get the voiceover saying,
Never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne.
As we end this preview showing the crown for Aegon. Now, I say it's a crown for Aegon because of this shot that I'm showing on the screen now, which was earlier in the trailer, where you see from Aemon's perspective of him watching his brother being crowned. Now, this trailer is promising to give us a fantastic 9th episode. Again, it's the second to last episode, and we know, again, episode 9s in this world tend to be some of the best, and I'm so excited for it. I will say, in this new trailer, we didn't see a single shot of Rhaenyra or Daemon, but I expect them to fight for the throne, and more importantly, I expect to see a couple characters dying in the process. Now, of course, I want you all to share your thoughts in the comments and your theories on this 9th episode, and of course on this trailer. And also, just a friendly reminder, every single Sunday we host 2 live streams, one being a watch along, watching a new episode starting at 7:45 p.m. and then later that evening we go live, having a live call-in after show discussing the episode. I hope to see you all there. there. You all have been awesome. Again, just a friendly reminder before you leave to like, share, comment your thoughts in the comments. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you can stay up to date with all of my House of Dragon content. You all have been awesome. Hope you're having a great day. We'll see you all on the next breakdown.